Alright, taking my Jets up against this mutt team that is the Dallas Cowboys. We're at 4-2 here in Season 2. We're a bit banged up. Anun was hurt, Austin Eckler's hurt. What's his name? Robert Ayers is injured. So we got some guys banged up for a few more weeks.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Jets. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season.
Away we go.
We're underway on EA Sports. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Power running by Zeke.
Stupid O-line. I'm going to have to play single high and hope for the best outside. Can't show blitz out of cover 4 with Cooks out there.
Getting very short. This looks like a free play for Prescott. He's going to sling this deep down, and this will be caught at the 30.
Of course.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math, they did it well, and it works for them.
Didn't get a reaction to my guy. I might press the button either.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Elliott.
That's better.
Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Henry Anderson, big man from Stanford, there for the stop.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Get back over here in your gap, you dope.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Wow, surprise rounder is someone is winless.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
I really need the INT there. Really got to have that.
Get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights. National television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Alright, let's try to make it happen. How I'm going to block his front, I have no idea. I got to hope that the dice rolls go in my favor.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2
in that regard
as we step aside here in this first quarter. Carry for Isaiah Crowell, and he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down.
Picked the
a
wrong
very
play.
solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. The kicker here, it's complete. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys? Coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night, guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Let's go! 3-19! A 1st down carry now for Crowell.
Alright, so far, I'm getting some run blocking.
That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Put on, AJ.
Cowboy territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
No. Check. Patriot. Hurry up. Here we go.
The shotgun snap for Darnold.
Wow, he went from the chuck to being able to jump the flat.
Incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
All right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. Escaping the pressure.
Let's go.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
That's not going to work.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
They'll try to run for it with Crowell. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
All right. Perryman.
Hurry up. Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
The first read here.
On first down, it's Darnold. Going up top. And nearly picked it off.
Underthrew the
He had a
ball.
chance to come down with that in the end
Why we
zone,
don't
but
know.
it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Detroit. Detroit. Now let's go. 319. 319.
Second down and 10, Darnold. Got a man.
There we go.
Sean Perriman. And
That rounded stick route's a little bit scary,
inside the 25.
but
His first
sometimes
catch of
it
the
works
game,
out for
good
you.
For 11 and a first down.
Yeah, well, the Raiders are. Raiders have a lot of issues.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
They go back to the ground now with Crowell. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there.
That
on the
pistol
first down
counter's
run,
not
and
too
it's
shabby.
Second and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
On second down, here's Crowell. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting
Come on.
substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
On first and 10, Darnold. That's going to be caught.
Go, Willie Snead.
And
Way
he's
to
able get
fight.
it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Linebackers all over the field and still trouble finding space.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation expectation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. The pitch to Corral. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. So he loses 3
That's
yards
unfortunate.
there. Now 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
On 3rd down, Corral. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Well, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It sounds like you're going negative on that.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point.
Come on, quarterbacks. Could have been worse the way the quarterbacks play right now so inconsistently, but
Well, it's tough to be a
again, no
defender.
vertical. They got to get out there to the
There's
flats.
so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And now he'll tuck it and run. And avoids the contact by sliding.
Partner, he was going through his progressions.
I contained and pinched the DTs down, and there's still a scramble lane up the middle a mile wide since the DTs don't do anything.
Now it's the Boise State.
There we go.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
That helps.
Credit the tackle there to Aaron Lynch.
Got a Jai as his backup, though. I mean, Jesus.
Very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet
Like I said, it's like playing a weekend league team.
Quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Prescott now on 2nd down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And it's complete. Henry. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Come on. There we go.
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Aaron Lynch holding that edge pretty nicely so far.
The ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Here you go.
2nd down, Prescott. And some space here. And he'll avoid the tackle
again
there with a slide. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll go down at the 28. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And Cooks has it over the middle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. Now it's a Giant.
Wow, how'd that happen?
Scrimmage back at the 6. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
He'll get it up the middle. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They were held to a field goal on their first drive. They want 6 now, but it's 3rd and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That's just dumb.
Brandon Cooks, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are in for 6. And his kick is good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
There's no way that would ever work in that situation.
Get a chance to return this one
ever.
As it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jets
not against that front or those numbers.
They head onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now it's Darnold. A screen complete to Crowell. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion,
that got no gain.
0
really?
yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Just beating the play clock.
Throw it.
Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Stephon Tuitt able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he's going to go down again. Tyrone Crawford. He's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. Back deep is DJ Chark. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Returnable here from the 38. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's a handoff to a Giant.
Thank you.
Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Stay in it.
Prescott now from the 50. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Hey, see what happens when quarter flat stays home?
But it also brings up 4th down.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from
There's a guy to account for the quarterback on the run.
Don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And the Jets set to take the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Damn it.
They begin with a run by Crowell. And he stopped immediately there. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. On 2nd down, Darnold. Oh, look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
No, check, Patriot!
Off of play action, Darnold. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in
Great.
this football game. Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. They run with Ajayi. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
All right, it's football 101 to know that the quarterback controls just about everything on offense, but a lot of times what gets missed is that the center controls line play. He has to communicate to the guards and the tackles what type of front they're facing, how they're going to block it, and what adjustments need to be made sometimes on the fly as a defense will shift. Give the center a lot of credit because for the most part, he's got big defensive linemen over his face all game long that he's got to try and block and protect his quarterback and create space for his runner. In this case, he did a really nice job of communicating and executing.
Right back to him on
Good
first
job.
down.
Tackle, though. Jeez.
Able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And
No idea how he got through there.
First down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Why are you in the box so misaligned like that? Come on.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
And he still ran toss right at it.
Up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. And they'll burn the timeout with 5
Thing is, if I did not correct his alignment, he would have scored.
3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
Because my guy wants to line in the friggin' gap pre-snap.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I'm not going to call wide 9 at the 2-yard line.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Here's a give to Crowell. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. So out now come the Jets. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really, I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. But a lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage would be found.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Set. 319. 319.
Here's Darnold now on 2nd down. A little dump off for Corral. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Hot. Hot.
Throwing here.
Not much longer.
Darnold.
Are you serious?
Incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks
I think
like
he's at
they're
like
just totally out
2,
of
3
sync,
more
whether
weeks.
they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on to punt for New York. This is taken at the 23. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and
Good job. At least Lanning is doing something today.
With another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott.
Thank you.
The Jets get in there.
Hey, Rook. Mr. Dye.
We talk about players
Welcome.
blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
So that'll back him up 5. after the delay. They're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Prescott from the gun. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Thank you.
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
5-man rush.
Out that far wide. Always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
All that time.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. The New York set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
On 1st down, Darnold. Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they see right through that defensive.
Now my blocking has vanished.
Down to the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Good. Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line,
I have no chance if my line's going to block like this.
It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
Had open guy, just was on my back as soon as he got there.
And out now come the Cowboys. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
To throw is Prescott.
Hey!
It's a loss of 8 there on the 1st down play.
Good job, Aaron Lynch.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Wow.
There, but it falls
Come on. Single high safety. Jesus.
Like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Looking to throw. Prescott. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Jeez. 3 sacks against this Cowboy line?
After this sack, it looks like he'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the line.
Well, I didn't pass commit there.
Comes the Cowboys punter.
I really can't pass commit against the old line that he has until it's like 3rd and obvious.
gets this away.
Because if he runs it, I'll get flattened.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And now out come the Jets. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Crowell. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3-19! 3-19!
To throw on 2nd down is Darnold.
Stay in bounds.
Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards.
Yeah, if you're not doing that, you're doing things wrong.
Moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10.
Barney! Detroit! Detroit!
Now a handoff to Crowell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Watch it now, Barney!
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Yeah, cancel the play action here.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. And quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down.
Wish I could have snapped thrown that seam route, but he was right there with the user. That would not have worked.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Patriot! Now let's go! Blue landing!
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Let's go, Isaiah Crowell. That's only our 2nd rushing touchdown of the season.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing, Prescott.
Let's go. Wow, did a contain stunt actually do something that time? Troy Dye has 3 sacks on, and there's no real logical reason why he should. Well, there are coverage sacks and a sack like that.
After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
That's a potential screen there.
Prescott to throw it. Flush to his right. And an alley to run. 6 yards.
Never see a trip to the tight end offset. I think bubble screen, not bubble screen, but flanker screen.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
I was hoping my dropper in the hole would have struck that more.
10, and they pick up the 1st. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Shark's got it left side. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. He went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards.
I got a book here for post. Yes.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Here's Prescott.
Wow.
Right at the 40-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 9. And again, it's Prescott. And some room to roam now. And he slides to avoid the hit. A gain of 11.
Again, 0 push, nothing.
Prescott now. 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. They'll run it now.
Here we go.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Avery Williamson there to make the stop. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
A second down throw for Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball.
What the hell do I call? I mean, 4-man rush not get. Guess they're only for the coverage sack. 3-man rush is not going to get there. Blitzes aren't getting there.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Prescott. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
This is insane.
That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Running game working.
Yep.
With it on 1st down. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
I basically dared him to run up the middle. I'm like, you're not running stretch there or anything off tackle.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
I can press this far out or inside the 25 or so. At least I should be able to. Logic would dictate.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll run it now.
Yeah.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That'll make
I didn't think he was going to be passing there.
I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Marshall now, the return. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Good.
To throw is Darnold. He uncorks it for Snead.
I hate that. That is such a stupid animation. He's got the guy beat by a step and he reaches out with one hand and it's never a completion. It's always deflected. Makes no sense. The guy's beat. Just run under the ball and catch the damn thing.
And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. Deep ball, short ball. That was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Here's Darnold. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And that's caught inside the 35.
You know what makes Brashad Perriman overpowered in this game? How much better than he really is? It's not his speed. He catches the ball really well. He catches the ball much better than his catch ratings. He's got 88 spec catch, so he gets great animations. And he hangs on to them.
And conserve as much as possible.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. And this is caught at the 8. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this defense.
Whoever gave Brashad Perriman 88 spec catch, you know, thanks.
Here we go now. 319. 319.
Again, Darnold. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
To the air again, Darnold. And he can
I got a drop on that, really? Again, linebackers. That should be a gimme bang touchdown. There's no way they should be able to get out there.
And see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
No. Check. Patriot.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now Darnold on 3rd and goal. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Now Dallas gets set to take the field. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run.
Okay.
The first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Darren Lee there to get him down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
He's not giving Bo Scarborough the ball here if it's a run. I refuse to believe that.
Prescott now on second down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Let's go.
The Jets get in there for the sack. Aaron Lynch in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Out now comes the Cowboys punter.
He has been. He's played well.
Terrific so far. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. New York set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
I
don't know about that. Super toe.
He'll look to throw. Right
okay, fast release need.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. What a big tackle there defensively.
One of the most difficult things for a defender to do, and think about the speed that he brought down. If he gets away, he's likely gone.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Could have been a real douchebag and snapped the ball, but I'm not a douchebag, so I didn't.
Run it now out of the gun. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll run it again with Crowell. And he's
That's
got
good
the
TL.
first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. To throw.
How the hell does he get from in the box to out there?
Second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long. And they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll look to throw. It's complete to Snead.
Willie Snead is doing some things.
The 35-yard line. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Clock rolling here. About to hit 30 seconds. Back to throw.
Let's go.
And on the left sideline, he
Oh, my God.
According to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late.
Wow.
This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
He's back to throw. And an alley to run. And he'll
Get a timeout.
slide down to avoid the
Don't rush
contact.
anything.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
Now Darnold.
Got it. 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 Yes. 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 Yes.
And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost at fever pitch.
Willie Snead.
It's tempting to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans though holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime. So here comes the kickoff now. All even.
Anunua goes out. Willie Snead comes stepping in.
And that'll carry over the back line. For a touchback.
There was draft picks involved as well.
Here come the Cowboys. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game,
And
you don't want to do anything crazy,
Chris
right?
Thompson basically took
Risk-reward, okay?
Darius Stewart's role.
What is the absolute reward on this?
But Anunua got hurt. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why Snead is playing.
Get to overtime and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. They'll begin the drive with a giant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Prescott. And this completes a Henry over the middle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
If I get beat on a 58-yard field goal, I'm going to be extremely irritated.
So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Back-to-back good
He must have the
plays
wind
and
at his
a long
face.
move on first down.
Or is just killing time.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is going to be intercepted. Josh Hawkins with a pick. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Marshall now, the return. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And New York set to take the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not
What
leave it
is
up to
he
a field
doing?
goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
Oh.
After the interception, here's Darnold. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this one.
He must have audible to man coverage, or let's just flip this play.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
No, check, Patriot! Detroit!
Here's a carry now for Keith Marshall. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
The what?
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Set! Blue landing!
Right back to
Wow.
first down. And
My center got clocked.
he barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap for Darnold. Caught by Snead.
Go Willie Snead. Oh my God. He got sniped.
A huge play there in overtime. 45 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it with Crowell. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. They'll try and punch it in.
Good God.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
All right, well, anything but an INT or a fumble.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
And we
It's intercepted.
do that.
Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
I tried to high point it, but it didn't work.
And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. A costly mistake here at OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to bring that down for us.
That was the right throw attempt. It just didn't work.
If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
This is a giant, and he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here at overtime.
Don't push him forward.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Dave's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Wow, that's a big stick.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
Wow. All right. We still have hope. I hard-flatted that all the way.
Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. bats it away, and it falls down. Trying to get it to Willie.
That's frustrating.
That'll bring it second down.
Feeding the hot hand.
Was popped in the air. You could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? All right, anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath, and boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime. Back to the air, Darnold on second down. He's going to fire one deep over the... This is caught at the 20.
Huge.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Let's get the ball in the middle of the field and get out of here.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No
Should I kick it now? Or try to get it closer?
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
Now let's go. 319. 319.
Again, it's Crowell.
All right, now I'm going to kick it.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back.
Yes. We pull that one out. I did not think I was going to win that game.
Not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for the Jets, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Dallas, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Really Snead with the game of his friggin' life. Don't know where that game came from out of him. It felt like I gave up more than 3 sacks. Yeah, this is just a numbers game here. I mean, I can't get mad at that. He's going to take out this guy. We could stand for a better... This would be better, or it would look better if you don't get this nonsense here. That's the only reason why it came in free to begin with, was because of this. Because if he just blocks him, and the back is free to go inside here. Assuming he actually looks inside. But you never know with these backs. Sometimes the backs pick up blitzers psychically, or they don't. Yeah, inadvertently. See, here's where defending mobile QBs gets annoying, because, alright, if I have my ends in contain, and if the defensive tackles don't at least push the pocket a little bit, you don't want, if you have a contained rush going on, what you want from the interior, you want them to rush. You don't want them to rush past the quarterback. You want them to kind of mush rush, but still get upfield. But since the defensive tackles, they don't get upfield at all, you can just go right through them. And this is just a jumbled mess of humanity. I was kind of stuck here. I couldn't get out. I mean, I probably would have gotten crushed anyway by him, but I was just kind of trapped there. Here I sent the spy, but yeah, nothing I can do about that. Good block there by Perryman. Here, his back lets him down. Tell you what, though, this dude, this rookie here who I have starting because Ayers is hurt, he did some fighting. Good spin move there, but his back could have done a much better job of doing something, anything. play action blocking. What happened here, he got... who was he using here? I think he was using one of these guys here and just kind of got... Yeah, he's using this guy here, it looks like, the way he's running. And... the receiver hook got him. And he just does a horrible job of topping this post route. He's in 6 invert. So one of these two guys is going to be in a vertical hook and a 3 receiver hook. Vertical hook kind of stops. He's going to be dropping off, but he just does a horrible job of leveraging the post route. Aaron Lynch does a good job there. The incredible drifting single high safety. This is one of the reasons why cover 2 is such a issue. The deep hash safeties, they will not close on anything. I mean, granted, against 4 versus he's in a bind. He's got to play between number 1 and number 2. But look how long it takes him to break on the ball. Did I miss anyone here? No, because I can't throw that. I can't trust this, because we've all seen this before where that linebacker can and will jump out of his shoes laterally to pick that off. So that leaves one of these two. I can't throw that, so I just try to high point it. And just get out jumped with a 6'3", 6'4" wide receiver who's got like 80-something jumping. All right, so that's that. How much more XP does Robbie need for another upgrade? 6'3" with 86 jump. He's not bad though. He's solid. I mean, he's not great, but you know, he can make plays. Sam I am having a year. We have 2 rushing touchdowns in the season. Ten sacks given up by my left tackle. Through 7 games. Alrighty, that is that, folks. I'm feeling a bit under the weather, so it's bedtime for me. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you all later. Peace.